Welcome back. If you are watching this, there is a high probability that you have just finished cleaning up someone else's emotional garbage, and now you're hiding in here just to catch your breath, right? Or, perhaps, a delightfully toxic ENTP friend sent you this video with a text that read, "Watch this, it's literally you." And you, with your insatiable curiosity and inability to say no, clicked on it, even though you were thinking, "Oh great, what now?" Welcome, ESFJs and ENFJs. You are the FE DOMs, the masters of extroverted feeling. In the eyes of the world, you are angels. You are Miss Congeniality. You are the only person who remembers the neighbor's cat's birthday. But under my analytical and slightly judgmental lens, you are addicts. Yes, you heard me. You aren't addicted to substances. You are addicted to the need to be needed. You are hooked on the feeling of being someone's crush. You use the busyness of caring for others as an anesthetic to avoid facing a complete stranger, yourself. Today, we are not going to sit here and pat each other on the back saying, "You're so nice." That's boring. We are going to dissect your brain. We are going to summon your patron goddess to the stand. And fair warning, the truth hurts, but bitter medicine cures the disease. Buckle up, the emotional roller coaster starts now.
To understand why you act like the national babysitter, we have to go back to Mount Olympus. Your spiritual ancestor isn't the powerful Zeus, nor the warlike Ares. It is Hestia, the goddess of the hearth. In mythology, Hestia was unique. She was Zeus's eldest sister, holding incredibly high status. But do you know what she did? When the god of wine, Dionysus, was brought to Olympus and there weren't enough thrones for the 12 Olympians, the gods began to bicker and fight for seats. Zeus got a headache. Ares drew his sword. In that moment, Hestia did something shocking. She quietly stood up, surrendered her golden throne to Dionysus, and sat down by the fire on the cold floor. Why? Because she was weak? No, because for Hestia, harmony was more important than status. She would rather take the loss to keep the family from falling apart. Bingo! That is the operating system of the FE Dom brain. You have a giant emotional antenna on your head. You walk into a room and instantly scan who is sad, who is angry, who feels left out, and like a Hestia reflex, you automatically adjust yourself to please them. Friends want pizza? You eat pizza, even though you're craving sushi. Boss has a stupid idea? You nod and praise it to save his face and to avoid the cringe. Toxic partner? You stay and try to heal them because you believe your love is big enough to change the world. You are like the NPCs in an RPG game. You run around casting heal, buffing everyone else's armor, while you stand there tanking the damage. You maintain Hestia's fire to keep everyone warm, but you forget a basic law of physics. Firewood eventually burns out. And the tragedy of Hestia? Because she always yielded, because she always sat in the corner by the fire. Eventually, the other gods took her sacrifice for granted. They forgot she was a goddess. They only remembered her as the keeper of the fire. Sound familiar?
Now, let me switch on my INTV mode to strip this down to the naked truth. You ESFJs and ENFJs often pride yourselves on being selfless givers. I'm sorry, but wrong. From a behavioral analysis perspective, your kindness is a highly calculated transaction. The only catch is you are trading in an invisible currency and signing contracts the other party knows nothing about. I call this the Covert Contract. It works like this. In your head, subconsciously, you draft a clause. I, Party A, will sacrifice my time, health, and money to take care of Party B. I will listen to Party B complain at 2 a.m. I will do everything for Party B.
In exchange, Party B must love me, must be grateful to me, must never leave me, and, most importantly, must automatically read my mind and understand what I need without me saying it. Where is the problem? The problem is you never sent this contract to Party B. You locked it in the safe of your soul. So you give frantically. You wait for the return on investment. But Party B, especially logical types like me, or selfish fee users, has no clue. We see you doing it, so we accept it. We think you like doing it. Then one day, when you get sick and no one asks how you are, when you're broke and no one lends a hand, boom! You collapse. You scream internally, "Why are they so heartless? I lived my whole life for them. Life is so unfair." No, my friend, life isn't unfair. You just made a bad business investment. You are trying to manipulate people's emotions with kindness. You want to control how they treat you by making yourself indispensable. Sounds harsh? Look at the reality. Hestia gave up her seat not just because she was good, but because she feared conflict. She bought peace at the price of her own standing. And that price is sometimes too high.
Do you think F-DOMs are pushovers? Always smiling and letting people bully them? Oh no, big mistake. People forget a law of physics. The more you compress something, the bigger the explosion. What happens when your covert contract is violated repeatedly? When you've sacrificed everything and your husband is still oblivious, your kids are ungrateful, and your colleagues still play dirty? That is when Hestia, the gentle girl by the fire, gets kicked out of the control room. And from the darkest basement of your subconscious, your inferior function, TI, introverted thinking, rises up. But because it is the inferior function, it doesn't act like a wise professor. It acts like a ruthless judge. In mythology, this is when you transform into Nemesis, the goddess of retribution and revenge. This state is called the grip. Normally, you are peace at any cost, but when Nemesis takes the wheel, you become cold, calculating, and terrifyingly bitter. You pull out a black book that you've been secretly keeping for the last 10 years. March 12, 2018. I was sick, you didn't buy soup. You went to play soccer. September 5th, 2020. I lent you $200, you paid back 2 days late and didn't say thanks. You throw these receipts in their face. You use logic, TI, to attack their weakest points. You no longer want to connect, you want to sever. You want them to hurt like you hurt. At this moment, you view life through the eyes of a cynic. Humanity is ungrateful. No one truly loves me. From now on, I'm going to be the villain. You retreat into your cave, cut off all contact, and stare at the ceiling with a frozen heart. Scary? Yes, but I'll tell you a secret. That cruelty isn't the real you. It is a desperate cry for help from someone who has been squeezed dry and ignored. Why do you push yourself to that breaking point? Let me introduce another mythological figure that F-DOMs often romanticize: the pelican. In medieval European folklore, it was believed that when a pelican mother could not find food, she would strike her own breast with her beak and feed her young with her own blood. Sounds noble, right? You F-DOMs love stories like this. The great mother, the devoted leader. But from my logical perspective, this is suicidal behavior. If the mother dies from blood loss, who feeds the chicks? Both mother and children die. It is a stupid survival strategy. You are living exactly like that pelican. You tear apart your own boundaries to please others. Someone asks for a favor, you do it. You lose your own time. Someone borrows money, you give it. You lose financial security. Someone emotional dumps, you listen. You lose psychological balance. You think, if I suffer a little, everyone will be happy. But the truth is, when you teach the world that you have no boundaries, the world will not respect you. They will treat you like a doormat. They wipe their shoes, walk inside, and never look back at the mat. You are not a martyr. You are just someone self-abusing in the name of love. Stop playing the pelican. Your blood supply is limited.
All right, enough scolding. Now, let's rebuild. How do we go back to being the warm Hestia without turning into the psychotic Nemesis? You need to integrate TI, open parentheses, thinking, close parentheses, into your FE operating system. Simply put, use a cold head to protect a warm heart. Tactic 1, the TI filter. Before you jump to help someone, stop for 3 seconds. I know it's hard, but try. Run a simple TI algorithm in your head. Is this actually my responsibility? If a colleague is lazy, that's their problem, not yours. What is the cost? My sleep? My health? My savings? Are they worthy? Have they ever helped me? Or are they just an energy vampire? If the answer is no, practice the most powerful word in the world. No. Sorry, I'm busy. Sorry, I can't help. The first time you say it, you will feel terrible guilt. Your heart will pound. But trust me, the second time is easier. By the 10th time, you will feel liberated. Tactic 2, the sacred hour, Hestia's hour. Hestia is the keeper of the flame, but the most important flame is the one inside you. Every day, take 1 selfish hour. In this hour, phone off, door locked, ignore the husband, the kids, the world. Do something just for you. Put on a face mask, watch a cheesy romance movie, or solve math problems if that's your thing. This is not laziness. This is refueling. You cannot warm anyone if your fireplace has no wood. Make self-care a mandatory mission, as vital as breathing. Tactic 3. Stop mind reading. You pride yourself on being subtle, on looking at a face and knowing what it needs. Stop it. It's exhausting. Force people to communicate. If your husband wants pho, make him say, I want pho. Don't guess. If you are sad, say, I am sad. Give me a hug. Don't sit in silence waiting to be discovered. Transparentizing your needs frees you from the burden of being a prophet. It also forces those around you to grow up and take responsibility for their own emotions.
Finally, I, an ENTP with a massive ego and a sharp tongue, want to confess something to you. The world is truly a cold place, full of heartless or overly rational people like me. Without you, the ESFJs and ENFJs, society would disintegrate. You are the glue of humanity. You are the only ones who genuinely care if others are okay. That is a magnificent superpower. I don't want you to become cold like me. I don't want you to kill the Hestia inside you. I just want that Hestia to be safe. Imagine you are a lighthouse. The mission of a lighthouse is to shine and guide ships through the storm. But to do that, the lighthouse must stand firm on its own rock. It cannot jump into the ocean to swim with the boat. If it jumps, it drowns, the light goes out, and everyone dies. Love others, but stand firm on your own foundation. Keep the fire burning, but don't burn yourself as fuel. Be a happy, independent, and proud Hestia. Because only when you are happy can your smile truly save this world. Now, turn off this video. Don't share it with anyone. Go do something for yourself. Go eat exactly what you want to eat, regardless of what the family wants. Cheers to you, and victory is yours.